have received a gift. Faggot, I expect a full review and an optional let's play. Buckle up, ya boy Spooks.
That's it. I'm coming over to murder you right now.
Alright, so while we wait for the sucker to download, let's talk a bit about what the game store page has to offer. In this game, you will play as a random French-Canadian who needs to infiltrate a North Korean base with his friend, Jesus. Will this dude succeed in his quest? To find out in Kimulator, Fight for Your Destiny. Buy now and get a free copy of Dream Blaster. Where the fuck is my copy of Dream Blaster? You spent $1.21 on this garbage? And you didn't even bother giving me the full package, you cheap piece of shit! I find it interesting that for the videos and pictures advertising the game, the main theme shows some, I don't know, teenager, young adult. There's more pictures of him than the game itself. Like, are they supposed to be screenshots of cutscenes? And just take a look at the video. Just look at it. There's no amount of words that can describe what you're about to witness. What a fucking joke. At this point, it's safe to write it off as a shitty game trying to make a profit off of idiots who love low-effort joke simulator games. Its only problem being that it's about 2 years too late, what with the outdated gibberish that now only pops up in the cesspool that is the Twitch chat, and the fact that this is nowhere close to being anything new, which means most people will skip over it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We didn't even start up the game yet. The first trailer, if you could call it that, is almost 4 minutes long, and if you can stomach the first 10 seconds, then you'd be surprised to find out that, yes, it actually does show gameplay.
You know, not really anything special, but it's a start. We accomplished what we set out to do, at least. We learned a bit about the game itself despite some lackluster information, and we're able to channel the frustrations into a review that's much like any Cinemassacre video ever. I guess I've been watching too much AVGN before falling asleep. And with that, let's finally get this shit started. I don't want to get into the reviews just yet, since I want to start this game as blind as possible, but I'll probably talk about them after I've had a taste.
Epic name drop! There we go.
A menu appears instead of the game itself, and it gives you 4 options on what to play: Kimulator, Multiplayer, Dream Blaster, and a minigame. I only have more questions about the game now, but you're probably already tired of not seeing the game being played, so... Why is it always the shitty games that have to load the main menu? The menu itself is just a blank slate. No music, no sound effects, nothing except this drawing of a black and white Kimmy, starving African children, and some guy glowing with radiance. The About page is really touching, but I'll leave it to you to read it. My impression of the Québécois, it's not good enough. Clicking Start gives you a loading screen with some quotes from our favorite dictators, and since it takes so long to load for the first time, you might as well read them. No joke. This loading screen took a full minute. Maybe one day, SSDs will be cheaper. After being greeted by a grunt, we get a, I don't really know what this is. The audio sliders act funny, so I'm not gonna mess with them. And the graphic settings don't really change much, just the ground textures. So, let's take our first step into our journey.
You will soon be playing Kimulator Fight for Your Destiny, but before that you need to know the base of the game. Example, you can press escape at any moment to save the game. Go to the save button, and then choose a save and placement. And if you want to load the save, press escape, load, and take your save file. After that, remember to start with the story mode, or if you are new to FPS genre, try the practice mode. All the other doors are bonus mode. Just have fun, and see you later. Rawr.
That's right. As soon as you take your first step, you're forced to watch this travesty. You can't skip it either, so you better do what that tip tells you, because this little instructional video will pop up every time you click start game. Now, the game is mocking me, saying that my PC can't handle this game on high, even though switching it to low still keeps it at a frame rate of 40. Assholes. I'm assuming that if you walk into each of these little endways that it'll load you into a different level, so I only took a quick look at each one. You'd think that they could have at least put up a sign up above them that says what they are, but no, that's only available in the shitty video you get at the beginning. After all the sightseeing, I decided to see what practice mode has to offer. What if I'm some brain-dead sub 1 KD shitter? I have to learn the basics somehow. No, there aren't any different loading screens, so you better get used to this one. This time, it only took 40 seconds. Pretty good. This is a mess. It looks like a Unity game without the performance. I'm only getting 20 frames per second now. And the worst part about it is that it's just bad. It doesn't actually teach you anything like how to play, it just gives you weapons and expects you to kill enemies. Everything clashes. There's a mixture of medieval fantasy and modern bullshit, all the way to weird and futuristic in terms of enemies and weapons. All the sounds are loud and abrasive too. I'd suggest turning the volume down for this next bit. Enemies don't respawn either. They're gone for good once you kill them. If you haven't played a first-person shooter, you won't learn much from this. It only took 5 minutes in there to start questioning just how much effort went into this. And as it turns out, everything except the live action bits in the drawings are just based assets for a game making program called Game Guru. Go ahead and take a look at their video for demo games. It's nothing short of spectacular. The most pathetic thing about it, though, is that their demo video just showed everything that Kimulator has to offer, at least on a gameplay level. It's garbage. Complete garbage. If I were to stop now, though, it wouldn't be a full review, so with that being said, let's continue on. After a 20-second load time, we're teleported back to where we started, and now let's move on to the campaign.
You will soon be playing Kimulator Fight for Your Destiny, but before that you need to know the base of the game. Example, you can press escape at any moment.
That's right. This guy again. How silly of me to not remember the pro gamer tip.
Press escape, load, and take your save file.
It's at this time where I alt-tabbed out, only to find out it crashes as soon as you do so. That's right. It's the shit that just keeps on shitting. I need a break. Fraps is taking up way too much space, and I'm not even sure if Vegas will be stable if I keep adding more to this video, so guess you'll have to wait until next time. Peace.